All right, I think I set up all the cameras. Don't know. Let's see. So I am live right now on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. Yeah, there we go. I just gotta fix the Facebook one just a little bit. Okay, that works. Yeah, so it's been a really long time since I've posted anything or done anything, and it's just been a lack of life and time, and just everything's been really crazy. The store's been going nuts, and that's where our focus has really been, building the website and the store, so we really haven't been focusing on anything else. Um, but we are getting ready for the Neat Fair, which is an RC airplane event up in upstate New York. Myself, my wife, my kids, everybody's going to go and have a good time. We're kind of down to the last wire, so in between fixing a couple of these planes real quick, I'm running back and forth and updating radios too. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. So this F-16 is an older E-flite F-16. We're going to be selling this at the show. It's a little beat up. It's seen better days. Not a bad plane though. We're not asking for a lot for it. Great, first EDF for somebody, or a great basher for somebody who just doesn't care and wants to throw a plane in the back of their car. The rudder is my next step on this plane. It's cracked where the control horn goes, so I'm going to glue that, replace this control horn here because it's got the E-flite stock ball joint mount on it, and I'm going to put a different control horn on it. If you happen to send any messages or anything, I'm not really going to be able to read any of them because all of the phones are far away. Yeah, so I currently have 3 different phones set up right now on 3 different things. Like I said, FPV Builds Facebook channel, the Fpv Builds YouTube channel, and then TikTok. Alright, so I have my hot glue gun over here heating up, and I'm going to glue this where it's cracked. You can see it's bending. That's not supposed to be like that. So what I'm probably going to do is take this control horn off, and then going to glue that. And then after I do this one, and I put a receiver in it, test everything, make sure everything's working good, I'm going to then work on that Bristol that's in the background there. And I have a couple of other planes that need repairs. Some of these planes, like this Bristol, for instance, in the background, is a Bristol that is a hodgepodge of different Bristol parts. So in the beginning, when we first started getting Cavan planes, we didn't have a lot of parts for them, and we had a couple of planes that people crashed and or got damaged in shipping. So we ended up with like 3 different Bristols that I am combining to make into one Bristol for myself. I had a Bristol originally as a demo plane, but I ended up selling it at a show. Somebody wanted to buy the demo model, so I don't currently have a Bristol, so that one is going to be my Bristol. This Bristol, I put a different canopy on it. The canopy is normally the same color as the fuselage. That one has a full pan tilt FPV setup in it, so it was actually a blue canopy to a blue plane, so I decided to paint it black. So I'm just going to glue this rudder right here. Get that nice and hot. And then we'll take off the excess glue. We might have a surprise guest on the live. My daughter's been asking to come down and come on the live. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to let her. Don't really know what I don't know, is she going to come down and help on the planes? Like, what's her plan? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So I was going to put, like, music in the background or something, but then, like, I don't know if you can do that with the copyright rules and stuff like that. So then I was like, I don't know if that's a great idea. So I just haven't been doing much with social media. So I just figured, you know, while I'm working on these, it would be nice to just go live a little bit and let everybody know I'm still alive. We do plan on having a lot of content coming out. We've been filming content. We've been filming content for a really long time. We have a lot of videos that have to go out. I also want to change the format of some of the content. Oh, hi, sweetheart.
Hello.
Why are you coming on our live?
Because I want to help you.
Yeah, well, you can't really help right now, though.
Why?
What are you going to do? What do you know how to do?
Hello.
You're in my way right now, by the way. That's the opposite of helping.
I'm going to be helping him.
And how do you plan on doing that? That's what I asked you.
Thank you for joining.
How do you plan on helping me?
By reading all the comments to you.
Oh, well, that's great if there was any comments. I don't think we have any comments for you to read, so.
I commented.
Alright, so the holes are pretty big on this. We're going to have to find something that is... So I have a helpful tip for anybody. Whenever I crash a plane or a plane gets destroyed or somebody gives me a free plane, one of the things I always do is I take all of the control surfaces off of the planes. So I take all these little control horns and stuff like that. They actually come in very handy. This one's too small. They actually come in very handy when you crash a plane.
Can I help you by taking these off?
No.
What?
We're not doing that right now.
But I could do it while you work.
It's going to make a lot of noise.
No, it won't.
It is. Trust me.
Let me try.
It's going to make a lot of noise. People aren't going to want to listen to that.
I don't care.
I care.
Okay.
Can you not?
Oh, fine.
I thought you were going to read the comments.
There is none.
Well, that's what I said.
Hi, the one and only May. That's,
I don't even know who that is.
well, they said hi.
Well, there you go. So you can read that and
Hello.
say hi back.
My dad said hi, says hi.
Alright, so this isn't going to work. So we need to find a control horn that's actually going to fit in that spot. This one's broken. That does me no good. This one doesn't belong in here. So let me see. I have something that will work in that spot. That's small. I need a backing to that one. Oop. This is a tour. Where is... Oh, that might work. Alright, I think we found a solution.
He found a solution.
Can you what?
Oh, can I tell them that I'm coming?
Why do you have your own social media that you can get on?
But I want to be on the live.
Okay, it's not. That's not gonna work. Where is the one that goes to that?
There.
What are you looking for?
My phone.
Alright, you can come back and visit and read the comments in a little bit. Okay? Whenever you like, you're more than welcome to come back and visit. I'm looking for a control horn for the rudder right now, if everybody's wondering what I'm doing.
Would you like me to look for it while you explain to them?
Actually, I think I might have found one that might have worked. I'm just going to swap the screws out for better screws.
Hello. Thank you for liking the live.
Let me see. Oh, yep, this one works. Okay, so we gotta swap the screws out of this one. So we got a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
What does the rudder do?
The rudder makes the plane go like this in the air, left and right.
That's cool.
It is. And then the ailerons make the plane roll left to right. So the rudder goes like this, and it just twists the whole plane like this, left, right. And these are
Make
called
it
ailerons, make it go left, right. And these are elevators. This makes it go up and down.
Very
It's funny, I just had to explain all this to your mother.
My mom actually helped paint the plane.
She did. It's a family effort.
I'll be selling jewelry at the show.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
I will.
You can't go live, I'm guessing, on your TikTok because you're too young.
Yeah.
Well, one day you'll be able to. This is my first or second live. I don't do a lot of lives. I don't do a lot of content in general. I'm pretty bad at it.
Comment if he should do more lives. He's really good at it.
I'm not good at it. It's boring already. Come here.
What's up?
Throw all of that out so it doesn't. Oh, hold on. I got one more screw to throw out so it doesn't get confusing.
Tender was the keys. Do I throw these out or no?
No, don't touch those. We need those. Those are nylon hinges.
Okay.
We're going to be using those to put that back in.
Hello, hello.
Come here, cat.
I'm just throwing these out first.
That and that can go out.
Anything else?
Hold on.
These are rusty.
I know, that's why I took them out. Can
You're
you
gonna
use
get
them?
tetanus.
You don't get tetanus. You only get tetanus if you get caught by rust. You really need to stop believing everything you read or hear.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Tender was the keys to
There. That's good. It might be. You might be able to save that.
Save what?
This.
Okay, I'm throwing these out. Throw it out.
Yep. Alright. So now we got that worked out. I'm gonna shut off the hot glue gun real quick. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna have to add some glue to this rudder mount here, and then we're also going to have to, we're gonna have to get some screws. Oh, that's gonna mount. Oh, actually that could mount like that. Alright, maybe that will work. I can mount it like that instead of going the other way. That'll work. Oh, where's that bag of hardware at? shop is currently an absolute disaster of a mess. It will get better at some point.
It will.
But right now, it is a disaster. That is a big control horn. I really don't like that, but I don't really have a choice. So therefore, can you stop? This isn't a Shake Your Booty Live.
I'm not shaking my booty.
This is not what this is. Nobody wants to see you shake your rump on my live. Thank you.
I'm not shaking my rump.
It looked like you were just shaking your rump to me.
I was going like this.
That's the definition.
But it's not even showing on my rump.
That is the definition of shaking your rump.
In the planes, we put little guys, which is cool. We sell RC airplanes, RC cars. At the shows, we sell jewelry.
Do we shell seashells by the seashore?
We sell jewelry, and sometimes we sell 3D printed things.
Seashells by the
Do you have
seashore.
3D printed stuff on your shop?
No, not really. I have some airplane stands and stuff like that, but nothing other than that.
He makes most of his stuff by 3D printing, which I think is pretty cool.
Stop dancing. There's no music. Why are you dancing? There's no music.
He has 11 3D printers.
I have more than 11.
He has 14 3D
I
printers.
have more than 14.
We get it. You have a lot of 3D printers, but I can't keep up with how much you have. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Yeah, Kat just wants to be on live. Kat is hoping to be
Famous.
social media famous one day, and I keep telling her it's a wonderful plan, but I want her to
So if I ever come up on your For You page in the future, you better follow me.
hit the books first.
Yes, I do very good in school. Don't worry. Is it on?
Yes, it's hot. Be careful. Don't touch the battery with that. It's a good way to have a lipo fire.
Lipo fire. Good word.
You don't want to happen.
Is the battery charging it?
No, the battery's powering it. It's a portable charger. Alright, that won't work.
Checking if anyone commented. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. We're very grateful that you're joining. Very, very grateful.
Leave the poor people. Let the poor people be.
Okay, so it says say hi to people, but I'm just saying hi to everyone.
Watch that one. That one's not. That phone is not really on anything. It's gonna fall over.
Thank you for the galaxies.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't touch that one because that one's like teetering.
Is this one YouTube?
That one's YouTube.
Facebook?
Facebook.
Hello. 3 things. Ooh, those are old phones, huh?
Yeah, they are. We didn't really have another solution.
Tender was the kiss that held captive.
Relax, kid. Relax. Relax there, Junior. Alright. Punch this through here.
Do you have alcohol wipes down here?
No. You're not.
I'm gonna go get a drink and I'll be right back. Do you want a Monster?
No. Take your time.
Just for that, I'm gonna be quick.
I'm sorry, everybody. I am getting screws for this so I can screw this in. And it's fighting me a little bit getting this started through here. rudder's actually pretty thick, so I had to find longer screws to poke through this. There we go. There we go. Okay, good. That's that one.
Father,
Yes, daughter.
I have a question.
Yes, daughter.
Can you open this? We are a Stanley household.
Let me see. Nobody needs to know that. All right, go back to hang out with your friends. Come on.
No, thank you.
Here, take your phone.
They disappeared.
They disappeared. Isn't it your bedtime?
No.
I'm pretty sure it is.
It's the weekend, honey.
It's. Don't call me honey, and then think it's your bedtime. I'm actually pretty sure it's your bedtime. Alright, so since this rudder ripped off, I'm going to reattach it with Dubro nylon hinges. They're the little nylon hinges. So I'm going to make some cuts and slices on both sides. Glue them in, reattach them. I have the control surface basically screwed on from my bag of goodies. The rudder is glued back together so it's nice and solid. Check the fitment here and see how that works. I am not a fan of how big this control surface is, so I'm probably going to end up cutting it down a little bit, to be honest with you. I actually hate how big it is. So we're going to snip that down.
Where'd that go?
Okay.
Thank you for the gift.
Alright, so what I also like to do is I like to add a little bit of glue to the screws so they don't back out. And then I'll also add a little glue to the control surface itself, to the control horn. And then I gotta shut this glue gun off because it's getting really hot. For right now. I'm not going completely over it. What I do is I just go around the corners of it a little bit. Alright, so now we have the rudder is fixed. I cut down the control horn just a little bit because it was a little too big. And now I'm going to fit this up, make sure I have good clearance top and bottom, and put my nylon hinges on. Okay. So what I like to do when I'm doing these is I like to put 2 to 3 on the control surface. These go in pretty easy. All you have to do is make a little slit in the foam. You want to be as center as you can to the piece of foam you're using. Dubro sells a specific tool for it. It's a hinge tool. It slits the foam for you. I am just going to use my little razor knife. Which is about the width of that, and I'm just going to slide this in. Once I know I have a good fit on it, I will add a little glue to it and then glue it in. But before I glue it in, I will line it up and make my slits on the other side and test fit it all to make sure it all works good before I glue it down. I want to be careful doing this because you could cut yourself.
Have you ever cut yourself?
All the time.
You heard it. He cuts himself all the time.
Mommy actually has a rule now to play with razors when she's not around.
She's not around.
Now she's sleeping, so technically she's still around. She's just sleeping.
Hey, you got a point. I won't tell on you.
Alright, another good trick is what you can do is I'll give everybody a quick little trick on this. Once you have a general idea of where your surface is going to be, you can take a paint pen. Cat, you can't make those right by the phone.
Sorry.
You could take a paint pen, right, and just put a little paint on the surface here. And what I can do now is I can say, okay, I know where I want this to be. I'm going to line this up, I'm going to hold the hinge straight, and then I'm going to use the paint on the hinge to kind of mark my spot. So I'm just going to touch it where I want it to be, and that will give me a good approximate location where I want to make the slit on the actual vertical stabilizer for the hinge. And there you go, the paint transfers over. So we're going to add 2 more to this control surface here. One in the middle, one on the top, and one on the bottom. You want to make sure you go deep enough. And there you go, there's your new hinge. And we'll do one more in the bottom. Okay. Do one more in the bottom here. And now I already know where my top spot's going to be. Put a little paint on the middle and the bottom one. Okay. And then we'll go from there. We want to get it lined up. Make sure it's in a good spot. And touch it to right where we approximately want it to be. There we go. That's the top one, that's the middle one, and now I just have to do the bottom one.
Hi, Luke. Oh, hi.
And there we go. There's the bottom one. Okay. So now I'm going to make those slits. We're going to make those slits. Then we're going to test fit it with all the slits made in the vertical stabilizer. And then we're going to glue them all in place. Now you can make them a little bit bigger so you have a little bit of wiggle room. But you don't want to go too big. Alright, can you stop being a little camera?
I'm looking. You're so mean.
I'm not being mean. Maybe you should write to TikTok and say that they should, or YouTube, and say that they should allow kids to go live. Start a movement, Cat. Start a movement. Get petitions going.
No, I like being on your lives.
Alright,
Hi, Violetta.
All of the slits are done. Are your friends on my live now?
Yes.
Why?
Because they follow you.
Do they really, or are they just on there now because you told them to?
No, they actually follow you.
Them, or like,
No,
come on,
they actually follow you. Like, one of my friends asked for your, podcast.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is. But I didn't say anything.
Alright, that's it. Now we have, the rudder is in place.
New filament.
I would like the gap to be a little bit better, but it'll get there in a second.
It'll be as good as new. Now, what is this wood for? Thanks for ignoring me.
Oh.
You!
I didn't even hear what you said.
What is this wood for?
These are for missiles that go on the sides, but I don't know right if I have the missiles.
Would you like me to look?
No.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna pop this off real quick. Pop this off real quick, and then we're gonna glue them in.
Hello, hello.
What is your brother doing?
Playing Roblox. Do you want him down here too?
Well, I don't want him to feel left out, so
I guess I'll go get him.
just... And then both of you could go back to doing what you were doing.
No.
Yeah, I think it's a wonderful idea.
Bless you!
God bless you.
He's coming.
Alright, well tell him he should have clothes on.
Yeah, I told him to put on shorts.
And a shirt?
No, I didn't tell him to put a shirt on.
Normally clothes is not just
I'll give him my
shorts.
hoodie.
Clothes is not just shorts. You're encroaching on my personal space.
And you've been encroached on mine. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Encroaching on... Don't you guys have to go to sleep? Don't children sleep anymore? What about all your friends? Don't they sleep?
Why are you crying? Augie, you need to wear my sweatshirt. Daddy wants you to wear a shirt too. Dada. You can't flex your beer belly.
Yeah, come on, you can be on.
Without a shirt?
Sure, but you're both only gonna be on for a couple minutes and then you're leaving. Both of you.
Augie, this is
Believe
the
it
red
or
phone
not-
is the TikTok one. The black phone is the
Believe it or not, I'm actually like trying to get stuff.
flexing the muscles he doesn't have.
Alright, can we stop?
Yeah,
That's
Augie.
true.
Guys, please.
Wait, what's the orange phone, Cat?
YouTube.
I'm
Alright.
actually trying to get stuff
Thank you for
done
liking the live, Violet.
for the show that we actually have coming up.
Alright, what's this one?
Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. Okay. Thank you so much for liking the live. Yeah, there's no muscle.
What you mean? Look at this.
Alright, enough.
Someone on
It's an
TikTok said
RC
no
airplane freaking live, not a gun show.
muscle. So my brother's trying to flex.
Or a lack of thereof
Hi,
gun show.
Lonnie.
Alright, fine. So go grab
Who?
a freaking shirt.
This girl just got the number 2 gifter badge. Thank you. Thank you.
Who is that?
I don't know.
So,
I can't.
she's not one of your friends?
No, only Violet and Luch are.
And
Luch?
she gifted us?
Yeah.
Who? The random.
That's what people do.
They're
Luch, can you, like the, live?
He could do
Thank
what
you.
he wants.
I'm going to get on the shirt. I'll be back in a second.
Luch, you are
Good idea.
correct. What do you have to say to Nice Hobby?
Who said that?
Lonnie.
It is a nice hobby.
He's been doing it for about 6 years now.
I've been doing it for a lot longer than that, Kat.
A lot longer than that.
You've only been aware of it because you're a baby. Alright, that's it. The stabilizer is
You
done.
should check out his shop.
Rudder is done, and that's that.
It's for the show coming up, the large inventory.
Well, yes, some of it is for the show. Some of it is for demo flights for the show.
Thank you for that. You gotta clap and like.
Thank you for 1,000
You
likes.
guys
That's on
are
Facebook.
ridiculous.
TikTok gave us 1,000 likes. Move.
Go that way. I don't even know if I have that many people on there.
Thank you for 1,000 likes.
All right. You two are driving me crazy.
Okay, leave.
Both of you. So say goodbye to little fans.
No, I just got here.
The show is in upstate New York.
Yes.
Yes, it's called the Neat Fair.
Neat Fair. There you go.
We're just answering their questions and saying thank you.
Yeah, we're supposed to. That's what Daddy had me do. But
Thank you
have
for
to
the
go to
like.
bed.
No, I
You
don't.
have to go to bed too. Stop trying to get rid of your brother.
Did anyone say anything?
Thank you for the like, Luch.
Woo, 1.2K.
Oh yeah.
6 people on YouTube. Not bad.
6 people? How much?
And
on-
Facebook we can't check.
All right. You guys are literally
No, I don't care.
just standing in front of the cameras. Can you back up?
Yeah.
Thank you for the follower.
Both of you, please.
Go.
Thank you.
What does follow even mean?
I don't know. It means you guys should go to bed. That's what it means.
Okay.
I'm pretty
Cat,
sure.
what is that?
I'd get pretty bored too, but it's fun.
I'm sure that's.
It's
So,
a nice hobby.
I'm
like
sure
3D
that's what you
printed
guys
stuff
have
now.
to do. No. Let's
Someone
not.
said they're not in the way. I could see perfect.
Nope, they're in the way.
Someone said otherwise.
Nobody
Oh,
wants
yeah.
to see children.
Uggy, no one wants to see you.
You're in the way of the beautiful jet.
Uggy, you can't touch the jet.
I didn't. I went like.
Uggy, you're in front of the jet.
You're both in front of the jet.
No, we're not.
Don't single him out. He's doing the same exact thing as you are.
I'm bored, so I'm tapping.
That means they're leaving.
No.
No.
They're tapping out.
Tapping means they're liking the live.
They're tapping out.
Typing. It says typing.
That says tapping.
They're bored.
1.3K likes, thank you.
They're
Woo.
bored, so they're tapping out. That's what it means.
What's the speed of that jet that you're building?
This jet will do 120?
120.
140?
120, 140.
Cat, they can
Easy.
hear them. They can hear him. You don't need a answer for him.
It's a pretty fast jet.
You can buy it if you want. Whoa. Fire it up. They want you to fire it up.
I will in a minute. I have to.
He
finish
will
doing
in a
this.
minute.
We'll test it in a second. I gotta get this done first.
Woo, we got a number 3 gifter.
So much people are doing. Is this YouTube?
Yes.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? I'm finally famous.
Alright.
Bro, you're not famous at all.
Can you guys do me a favor?
No.
Catherine, stop shaking your booty again.
You can't even see it.
You can.
Cat, give me my water.
Secondly, third of all, I think it's bedtime
Stop,
for you guys.
Augie. I feel this up.
Alright, come on.
It's my
Go.
water
Go that
bottle
way.
for
Let's
school.
Hit the bricks, both of you. I'm gonna end the lives. Go.
No.
Thank you. Say
Wait,
goodbye.
hold on.
You can come back
Go.
and down and visit later. But
Go.
I honestly think you guys should go to bed. Guys, I think you guys should go to bed. Say goodnight, everybody. Say goodbye.
100 people.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
100,
Say
6, 7.
Say goodnight.
Good night.
Good
I'm
night.
not going to bed.
You are going to bed.
No, I'm not. It's freaking 10.
I can tell you that people don't want to hear whiny kids on a live. That I can promise you.
I wanna watch it.
You can't watch the live while we're online.
Yes, you can. You can go watch it on YouTube.
We got 200.
Cat. Catherine.
Oh, shut up.
I'm gonna shut them off. Go. Get both of you. Go. Come on. Go.
Dad, we can watch it from here.
Here, you can.
Oh, but I want to be
Come back
here.
down later. Go. Take the water out of here. Thank you. Driving me nuts. Go with him. Don't leave him by himself. That's mean. You're being a mean big sister. As soon as I'm done getting a control horn that fits, a control rod that fits for this I will put the receiver in it and then test everything. Go with him. You can come back down a little bit. Go with him.
Can I just stay down here? I'll be more quiet.
It's not about being quiet, sweetie. It's getting late. It's time for your bedtime.
I'll be okay.
I don't know. See, you might be tired. You're not going to get a good night's sleep. You know, all important things.
Thank you so much for joining. We have 320 something people. All my talent.
Servo tester.
My talent.
Alright, so I'm going to use a servo tester and I'm going to start testing the control surfaces.
Oh, yes, I do get the views.
You get the what?
Oh my goodness. So this person said I'll give 500 grand to someone who says type Scott is great. Want to know what Augie types?
Scott is great.
Yep. And I highly doubt he's getting the money.
Well, maybe Scott really is great.
It says God, not Scott.
Oh, God is great?
Mhm.
God is great.
He is.
Not wrong with that. God is great. He's calling you, God.
Yes. Do you have a plane that looks like Starscream from Transformers?
It's a Starscream, I think, is like an F-16 almost. Yeah, I do.
He does.
I believe that's what Starscream is.
Thank you for the follow, Dig Dog.
Starscream is an F-16.
So should I say that?
I don't know for sure if it is or isn't, so no.
Well, they could hear you. Yes, Luch. What's up?
I thought you were going to bed.
No, I lied.
I'm going to end the live in a little bit.
Augie's on call with it. He has my phone. I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
You can. It's really easy.
And you can just let me be on the
get
live.
your phone and go.
This is my dream, bruh.
I know. Come on, go.
Augie! Come here.
No, go upstairs. Go. Come on. All right, everybody. We're going to end the live for a little bit. I'm going to put the kids to bed, and then I'll come back on.
No, he's not ending the live.
I
He
am.
lied. I'll be going.
No, I'm going to
I'm going.
Good idea. Whether it is fixed. I thought you were going. Say goodnight.
Good night, guys.
Good. Go, so I don't have to end the live. No, go. Come on. No, here, your brother, go.
I'll stop
You
talking.
can come back down a little while, go. Hit the
Okay,
bricks, Junior. Hit the bricks, Junior. Hit the bricks. Go. You have to wash your makeup off, too, before you go to bed. Just go throw it out.
see, that's what I'm useful for. Instead of you having to walk a long distance.
Alright, so the rudder works. We are going to test the ailerons. Nail servo tester.
They're saying let her stay. She gets all the views.
That's okay. It's not about the views.
Hello. Augie said I love the jet. My beautiful mother helped us paint it. It is your water bottle.
Go.
Okay.
So good night.
Good night, guys.
Go, Catherine.
I need my water.
Go. Go.
I'm going.
Thank you.
Let me just read the comments one more time.
Okay, that's done. I'll flip it over for the landing gear. I don't think, no, I can't do the landing gear with the stand. Let me check the elevator. Make sure that works. That's not good. Alright, well that's not great. There's something up with the elevators now. Those are extremely twitchy. What is that all about? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, so the rudder is good. Ailerons are good. And the ailerons are good. The elevator is definitely a little wonky, so I'm going to figure out what's going on with that and why that's so twitchy.
Before I leave, can I have a snack?
And that's the throttle. Sure, go.
I'll come back when I'm done.
No, it's not a good idea. Alright, so what I'm going to do is...
Welcome to Ethos. Switch warning. Flaps up.
Going to programmer receiver real quick, and I'm just going to make a test plane because I have a couple of planes I need to do.
Fail safe not set. Switch warning. Flaps up.
I'm going to get rid of this receiver real quick. This is my new radio. This is what I'm flying with now. This is the X18 RS. I was originally flying with an X20, and I went to the X18 in Chameleon or Glamour. What I need to do is register. Okay, what I need to register this new receiver. And to do that, I gotta push the button and plug it in. Okay, and click the registration. Now I'm gonna unplug it and go RX1, and I'm going to bind RX1. Okay, receiver is bound. So now I'm going to go to the mixes, and elevator is,
You got 5K likes.
thanks. Elevator is,
People were commenting they want me back. Look.
I don't care. Go eat your snack. There's no food down here. Go eat your snack upstairs. Go.
Let me just read something. I'll be back soon.
No, she won't. Elevator. You're going to bed after that. Elevator. Flaps. Alright, so flaps I don't have on this plane. Ailerons are channel 1. Elevator is channel 2. So let's see if the elevator acts differently in the receiver and not with the servo tester. Negative, positive. Yeah, so elevator's fine now. That is good to go. The ailerons are good to go. Rudder is channel 4. Let's check the rudder. Put that in backwards. Oh, yeah, I put that in backwards. That's on me. Okay. That works good. Let's do the ailerons, which are channel 1. And then throttle is channel 3. Let's check and make sure that works good, although we might need a servo extension for that. That's the throttle right there. That is the throttle right there. So that's going to need a servo extension, but that's okay for right now. We'll just plug that bad boy into there. Make sure this thing is good to go, and then we just have to check the landing gear and make sure the landing gear are deployed properly. Interesting. Oh, I didn't plug a battery into this. Doy. That's what I need to do. I need to plug a battery into that. That would help if I plug the battery into it, don't you think? That is XT60. 4S 200. Those 3S, 4S 3000. 4S 3000. Oh. Where is 3S 2200? Where are those batteries? whole box of them. Where did they go? Interesting. We're gonna have to change the connector on that real quick. Put an XT60 on it to check the throttle. Alright, so let's try the gear. We'll flip it over, do the gear first, and then we'll go from there. Add a free mix. Actually, there's flaps. Alright, we're gonna add a flap mix.
Flaps down. Flaps up. Flaps down. Flaps half. Flaps up. Flaps half.
Okay, so now we have a flap switch.
Flaps up. Flaps down. Flaps half. Flap
And we're going to add a let's flip this over. We're going to plug the gear into channel number source always on premix. Pull this gear. So we're doing the landing gear switch right now. And output is going to be channel 6. Okay. So there we go. Good to go.
You're losing viewers.
That's okay, Kat.
May I please join?
I'm okay with that.
I won't be obnoxious.
No, it's okay. So right there, I'm okay with losing some viewers. Maybe not everybody's fully interested in what I'm doing right now, and that's okay.
I'm interested.
I understand that. I'm talking about the people watching.
But Daddy,
Come on.
You need to talk a little bit louder.
I will.
I wish I was.
Can you go back upstairs? Thank you,
Can I help
because
you?
it's going to be bedtime very, very soon.
I want to help you.
And you can help me if I go into sleep.
Right.
That's how you can help me.
I want to help you with the plane.
I understand. But you can help me if I go to sleep. Alright, so I need to move that onto the stand.
Do you want help?
No,
Okay.
I got it. Go, cat.
We're losing viewers by the minute. I have
That's
to talk.
okay. It is okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay to lose viewers. It's alright.
Right now, he's putting the top back on. And he is moving it to another stand, that blue one right there. He actually 3D printed this white part on the stand. So, I'm hoping you get
Go.
viewers.
Go. Wonky. Alright, that's a little wonky. We're gonna have to flip it back over and find out what's going on. Alright, say goodnight to Cat, everybody.
No, thank you. Live will end
Move.
4 minutes.
Okay, go. Get. What time is it?
We're gaining because of me.
It's okay, I understand.
But look, we had
I'll
20.
have you on again at some point. Say goodnight to everybody. Say goodnight to everybody. Say goodnight. Say bye, goodnight.
Bye, good night.
Okay, this plane is almost done. I just need to figure out why the gear are being wonky right now. So after I fix this one, I have the Bristol I'm going to finish, and then I have a Nordon that was returned apparently for servo failure, or something was wrong with it. So I have to go through that one and check that one real quick too and find out what's going on with that. I'm wondering though if this battery doesn't have enough power for the gear, or what was just going on with the gear. So I'm going to change the position on the receiver. I'm going to put the gear on the flap switch and see if that makes a difference. It could be the way I set up the free mix and the controller for the gear. I did it really quick, so who knows. So I'm going to try it like that and see if anything happens. And then we'll go from there. And then last thing I have to do after that is I need to get rid of that battery connector and put an XT60 on it. And then that's it. This jet is done. So now it's on the flap switch. See what happens.
Flaps half, flaps down. Flaps half, flaps up, flaps half. Flaps down. Flaps half, flaps up. Flaps down.
That didn't make a difference either.
Flaps half, flaps up. Flaps half, flaps down.
Alright. Let's flip it over again and change the position again back to the gear switch. So it looks like I did have it set up right. It is just not gear on this thing's a little wonky. And I had this in number 6, I believe, is what the gear switch was. Let's try that again. Okay. See if I can't get that to just stay like that for a second. Canopy back on. Let's get this back up over on here. So weird how it's not all working in unison. I'm wondering if it's just the battery, the servo power doesn't have enough power. It's not being powered by the actual battery, so maybe that's what's going on. That could be my only guess right now as to why this is doing this, because everything else is working fine. Okay. So I actually have a new piece for the bottom. I'm going to take this one off, it's all beat up anyways. Destroying, nice paint job. Just so I can get access to the gear wires, so I can, if I need to manually operate the front gear, I can. And I have a new one of those, so I'm not worried about it. I got a new top and bottom piece for that, so it goes just like that. Just need a little touch up around the side of it, but that's alright. Alright, so let's see what is going on with this front gear and why it is not operating the way it should be. Oh, that's why. This connector is loose. See if we can't operate that by itself and get that to work by itself. So that's the front steering servo. Okay, that makes sense. So what we're gonna do is there it goes. Everything just fell out of it. I think what we're gonna need.
Telemetry loss.
I think what we're gonna need to do with this one is solder that new battery connector on there and then see what happens once I'm able to power it with the battery. Unfortunately, I don't have any Dean's batteries right now. Dean's isn't something I personally use, so let's get this front landing gear down. Oh, great, that pulled right out of the receiver. Not good. Alright. See if we can't get this to manually operate. got the gear down. So the retracts work, so that's a good thing. I just don't know why they're being all wonky, but I think it's a power issue. I think that's where we're going with that. I think it's a power issue, and that's why the retracts aren't working properly. But they technically work, so that's a good thing. That means I can glue these bottom plates on. I don't have to swap out any of the retracts. I can glue this other decorative piece on, and then just do the battery connector, and that plane is basically done. So we can move on to the Bristol next. That will be the next plane. Up on deck will be the Bristol. We'll put that one on the table. We have this one on the stand. And then we can check that Nordon and see what's going on with that. I'm curious as to what the deal is with that Nordon. The other thing I found is this connector was kind of loose up here, so there isn't a lot of room for the wires up here. It's kind of weird the way they have this. Like I said, I haven't done anything online in the longest time as far as content goes. I do have some really cool videos coming out, and I got a bunch of boring videos coming out, some unboxing videos of planes and models. We've been getting more into cars, so I have some car content, which is going to be cool. I've been a fan of cars my whole life, RC cars. I was actually into cars more as a kid than I was planes or anything else, so. I actually still have one of my favorite RC cars from when I was a kid, which is the Tamiya Blackfoot. Come on, get in there. Get in there, Mr. Wire. Get in there. What a pain in the ass this is. I wonder why they did this like this. This is just dumb. Jesus, what the hell? How come I can't get this wire in here? If I have the time before the event, I'll Mod Podge this plane. I like the Mod Podge coating. The only problem with the Mod Podge is if it gets wet, it's basically water based, so it'll come off the plane. Alright. That's good there. Alright, so I'm gonna move this jet out of the way, and we're gonna hop on over to this Bristol now. So Bristol will be the next one. For the most part, this jet is done. I heard the ESC clicking on this and getting ready to fire up. I just didn't have enough power to it. So that's good. That's a good sign. That means that works. You always want to be careful if you're using any of these portable soldering irons or heat guns or anything next to the LiPo. If you leave it by accident touching the LiPo or something like that, you can have a real problem on your hands. That's why I just made sure it was cool before I put it next to the LiPo. It could be a very, very bad thing. This is garbage. Garbage box is back there. This goes to my receiver. That can go there. Alright, we're going to get this Bristol up here next. First thing is first. I need a different stand for that. That stand's not going to work for the Bristol. So I'm going to break out my new prototype 3D printed stand. Alright, so before you beat me up in the comments about this stand, it's a prototype. So it is a folding stand. So imagine going to the field and this is your stand, and then all of a sudden you need it. Boom, there's your stand. I need to use different hinges for it. The hinges I have on it right now are not great. And like I said, it's a prototype, so. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do with the Bristol is we're going to check the wings. We're going to check the servos on the wings, make sure they work. This Bristol is a hodgepodge of 3 different Bristols. I think one of them was a return. One of them was somebody crashed and needed parts. I think 2 of them were somebody crashed and needed parts. So then when I actually got parts in, I was able to basically take all the miscellaneous parts from the other planes and take some new parts and put a plane together for myself. What's up?
Do you need anything that you want us to do because I'm really bored?
Yeah, it's bedtime. What time is it? It is. What time is it?
10:32.
It's 11:30. Go to sleep.
At 12.
No. Go to sleep now. It's late. You should be going to bed.
I'm back.
No, you're going to bed. It's 11:32.
We have 14 in the live. Now 13. So basically, we just cleaned up this plane.
Go to sleep.
I took it
Go.
channel.
Go. You're not. Go to sleep. Come on.
So we fixed it up,
Can you
and
go to sleep? Please.
we're still in the process.
12-year-old should be sit. Watch the plane. You're almost
I
stepped
see
on
it.
Go that way. Thank you.
I'll read. Okay, nobody's back.
Good. Go. Come on.
We are flopping.
Please. I'm asking very nicely.
And I'm asking you very nicely. This is my only chance of going famous.
It's not. You're not going to be famous off my life. I promise. Okay. If ever there's a chance for you to go famous, I'll let you know. Go. It's bedtime.
Did we win the lottery?
I don't know. I have to check. I don't think so. I don't know. That we have to check. What's that? Those are the LEDs. That one works. Let's check the flap. And that one works. Okay, so that one works and that one works. Very good. Okay, so that wing is good to go. Let's check the other wing. Make sure this wing is good to go. And we can plop the plane up there. Finish building that one. Plop a receiver in it. And call that a day. Signal. There we go. Oh, that's a good sign. And that one works. And that one. Go.
Can I just talk to them?
What?
Can I just talk to them?
No, come on. Bedtime. Let's go.
Since he's not talking to you, he basically just checked on the wings to make sure everything was okay.
Good. I said that in the beginning. Go. Come on.
But you're not talking to
These
them.
are staying up. You know that, right? So you're going to be online with me and you arguing. Like, once you end the live, it stays on the channel.
I know.
Good. Go to bed.
It doesn't get posted on the
It
channel.
does. It automatically gets posted right to the channel. All 3. Go. Come on.
Bye, guys. Even though I'm the main star.
Go. Say goodnight.
Good night.
Say goodnight and go to bed because you're 12 years old and should be sleeping already.
Party pooper.
Yeah, I'm not a party pooper. Responsible parent. You say party pooper, I say responsible parent. Alright, so I'm putting the wings on the Bristol, and then I'm going to do the landing gear. And then we're going to get to that Nordon real quick, and we're going to check that bad boy out. It'd be nice if I added the carbon spar to the wings, huh? I saw a guy do this online with a drill and like put the carbon spar in like 2 seconds. It's actually a pretty neat idea. That's that. The other thing is I could do a quick side-by-side. I do have the E-Flight Cessna, so I could do a quick side-by-side of that. I know some people have asked about that. Come on, let's go. There we go. All these wires down in that hole right there. And once we flip it over. Just flip it over real quick, make sure the wires aren't pinched. This is kind of tight right here. Oh boy, there we go. I will tell you, the Bristol is bigger than the E-Flight. Okay, and I explained the canopy. This was a blue canopy, but since I had to hack it up for FPV anyways, I just painted a blue one black. It doesn't really match the plane that great, but it is what it is. I have a spare yellow canopy I could put on the plane. And then you can see my little pan tilt FPV setup in there. 3-axis pan tilt FPV. And then the VTX and everything's back there. And then I cut some holes in the canopy for air. So I have some holes that will guide the air in here and then guide it out top over the VTX. Making sure all the wires came through good, nothing's really pinched. We can flip this back over now. Everything on this Bristol. So this Bristol was basically a bare fuselage. I had to put the ESC, the motor, the front landing gear. I had to put everything into this fuselage. It was literally just a bare fuselage, no components whatsoever. So this Bristol is basically built from scratch. And it's got a couple of various different parts on it too that I had to use that I didn't have. It'll work though. It's all part of the fun. It's all part of the hobby. Doing stuff like that. Alright. We'll get that gear on there. I should probably read the instruction manual, huh? Just see how that goes together. could be useful. Carbon spar, put the wings together, put the front landing gear on, then 3 by 40 millimeters, screw that in, which screws the wing in. Oh, and then those screws, I guess, are for the rudder? What are those really long screws for? Very interesting. And 3 by 10. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Interesting. Not a lot of information here. Okay. Well, I guess we'll figure out what those are for at a different point in time. I'm guessing these go into there, and the landing gear goes here. And this Bristol is basically done. What is that screwing down into? Interesting, I wonder. Is that what those are for? Or are those screws for that? That's what Adam was saying. Is that those screws go on there like that? Okay. I now see, I now understand. I now get it. I understand fully. There we go. You want to be careful because this is screwing into plastic. You don't want to over tighten it because you could definitely strip out the plastic if you do that. Okay, that's that. All right. Bristol now has wings. So now we can take the Bristol off the stand. I can figure out where the hell these two screws go. That I will have to do. Okay. The beauty of my folding stand. Oh boy. Okay, that's it. We have a Bristol. There you go. Yeah, it's definitely a bigger plane than the E-Flight Cirrus. Definitely. We pop this receiver out of this jet real quick, and we can test everything on the Bristol. Bristol, I will be able to check with an actual battery, and that will be that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we'll flip this around so you can actually see it. Stand out of the way right now, and we'll turn the Bristol sideways. There we go. I gotta find a prop for this Bristol. Nope, no prop and spinner in there for the Bristol. I might not have a prop for this Bristol. I might just have to throw a random prop on it with no spinner, but that's okay. Alright, let's get the wiring set up real quick. Probably should have labeled what those were as well. So this one is this one's the rudder, and this one's the elevator. Rudder, elevator. Alright, the rudder I need a servo reverser for. Where do I put those servo reversers at? Nope. They're not in there. It'd be nice if I knew where I put things. Really would. Don't know where I put the servo reversers. I will have to find those. I thought I put them in that box, but I guess I didn't. Alright, so that's okay for right now. Okay, so this does have thrust reverse. That's what this wire is for. The Bristol does have thrust reverse. This is going on channel 3. Okay. Then we have that's awesome. Why is that wire not labeled? That's great. Alright, let's servo test that real quick. See what that wire is. Alright, that is the right aileron. So we're going to stick that over here in the junction box. Right aileron. There's your left aileron in the junction box. There. These are the LEDs. So all these LEDs go here. 1, 2. Burning that midnight oil. 3. The reason, like I said before, if you just are joining now, we have the Neat Fair coming up in upstate New York. We're one of the vendors, and we're getting a bunch of planes ready to go. And this is actually going to be one of the demo planes I'm going to be flying for the demo flights. And reason being is I sold my demo Bristol at a show last year, so this is technically going to be my Bristol, which this plane was built from a hodgepodge of parts. This plane was built from 3 different return planes, and it's got a bunch of different non-Cavan parts in it. It's got Dubro parts in it, and all kinds of different wires and servos and everything. It was a bare fuselage. One of the wings was a completely bare wing. I had to put it all together. All right, this is the elevator. And the extended wire for that. This is the flap. Flap. Here's the other flap. I saw it. Flap. Flap and flap. That's flappy. And this is the rudder, the nose rudder wheel. So 2 ailerons, 2 flaps, 2 rudder wires. Okay. We'll just plug in one of the rudder wires for now. I'm going to leave the nose rudder out for right now because I need an extender wire for that as well. And I need a servo extension for the elevator. There's one. So once we test this, make sure everything works, everything is good to go, the wings and everything are on it, then we can move to that Nordon. And then I have a couple more planes. I might go live one more time before the show. And then, like I said, once we get back from Neat and everything is kind of calmed down, we do have some content coming out. And we're going to try to, we're getting some help for the store. So that has been our main focus. And now we've gotten to the point where now we have gotten some help, and that's the elevator. We should be able to now go forward with getting more content out. Like I said, we have some boring content at first, just stuff that we've been filming that we haven't had a chance to edit and get out, and then we're going to have some fun stuff come out. I have a bunch of really cool ideas. Elevators 2, ailerons are 1, rudder is 4. Okay, so throttle is 3, ailerons are 1, Rudder is 4. Where's that rudder wire at? Flaps are 5. Do the rudder first. Rudder is 4. Flaps are 5. Let's check it out now. We should be able to plug this in and make sure it works now. Everything should be good to go. Okay. Good thing is we don't have a prop on, so we don't have to worry about the plane taking off and flying off the table or trying to kill me, because that has definitely happened before. It's a good thing this plane does not have a prop on it. 1588. We'll just make sure our throttle is at 0.
Telemetry recovered.
Okay.
Flaps half. Flaps up. Flaps half. Flaps down. Flaps half. Flaps up.
I'm going to have to definitely adjust the throw on the flaps and the mixes for that. You can tell even with them being supposedly up, you can see they're not all the way extended.
Flaps half. Flaps down. Flaps half. Flaps up.
So they should be even with the wing here. So
Flaps half. Flaps down. Flaps half. Flaps up. Armed.
um,
Armed.
that shouldn't be working. That should be throttle cutting. So I got to fix that. So the motor does work. Okay. And I'm going to need to adjust the control horn on this one. You can see it's way short. Even if I trim it, it is way short. But it works. Huh, no rudder. Interesting. Interesting. No rudder. Why is the rudder not working? Rudder should be channel 4, which is what I believe I have it plugged into. Alright, let's bypass the board. Take the rudder out of there and go straight into the receiver with it and see if that works. Maybe I had it plugged into the board wrong. That sounded good. All right. So this Bristol is good to go. All good to go. And then I have 2 open channels. I'm using an 8 channel. This is an older receiver. It's an R8 Pro from my first guy. I left 2 channels open for the pan and tilt on the gimbal, and then I can plug my head tracker into my remote, and boom, I'll have head tracking the old school way. So that will work. I already tested my FPV setup in this plane. That works. I tested it before I glued the canopy all together. So this Bristol is now
Telemetry lost.
finished. So I just need to finish plugging in the wiring and glue in the receiver. And I need to adjust the throws on the flaps, and I need to adjust the control rod on the right aileron. So I'm just going to take myself a quick little note here so I know. Little note here. So on the Bristol, we have adjust right aileron, adjust flap throw, finish setting up receiver plus wiring, and then we need a prop with a spinner. Prop and spinner, that's it, right? Yeah, I think that's it. Just that. Flap throw. Oh, and a servo extender for the rudder, but that's fine. So that's pretty much all she wrote on this thing. It's done. Okay. On to the next plane. So the next one's going to be that Nordon that was returned, which is odd. I don't really get a lot of Nordon returns, to be honest with you. The Nordon has been a really popular plane. It's been pretty rock solid. I've only had one or two like servos on Nordons that went bad. Other than that, that plane has a very, very, very low return rate. That's actually the only Nordon that's actually ever been returned. So I want to figure out what's going on with that. Need to find a place to put this Bristol real quick, so give me a second while I find a home for it. But there you go. There is the Bristol. And then I could do a quick comparison maybe tomorrow with the Bristol and the Cessna side by side so everybody can see what it looks like. It is a good looking plane. It's a nice size plane too. I do like this plane a lot. See if I can get it to fit back there on one of my stands. Can I fit it sideways? Alright. Okay. Was able to find a good home for the Bristol. So it's not in the way. Alright, let's get this Nordon out here. Figure out what's up with this, and then we can call it a night. Now this was returned, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, but we had a death in the family, and we had all kinds of other stuff going on. So I didn't have a chance to take a look at it and find out what's going on with it. And you know, normally if a customer is not happy with something, you know, I'm not going to fight with them for the most part. You know, I will return the plane as long as it's not all glued together. As long as it's not all glued together, I don't have a problem returning something. You know, if it's all glued together, then it's a problem. So what we're actually going to start doing now is, it's good practice to do anyways. You should be testing the plane like I just did. I tested the wings and everything before I actually glued everything, put everything together. Any plane you buy, right, most manufacturers don't allow you that to fucking mess. Yeah, so this is a mess. Where did that rod just go? So like this is a problem, right? Like so like you have the box, you have everything that it came with. If you're gonna return it, you should be kind of nice so it doesn't get damaged and packed and traveling, and return it the way you got it. This isn't how this plane was delivered to you. You know, if I'm doing the courtesy of returning a plane, you shouldn't do me dirty like that. You should take everything apart, put it back the way you got it, because it's gonna get more damaged in shipping. So then essentially what happens is, you know, this isn't even an open box plane anymore. Like this is like, I just lose the money on this plane. That's what happens. So, but it is what it is. Can't win them all. I found the carbon spar. Alright, let's get to this Nordon and see what the hell is going on with this. This is the fucking landing gear there. A hodgepodge box of parts. Which I guess I'll just figure out what the fuck is what there. That's the elevator. Okay. So, you know what? The best thing I can do is I'm just going to take this out. Customers said that there was a problem with the flaps. The flaps weren't working properly. And there was a small dent in the rudder, I guess that happened from shipping, which I can see there's a little small dent in the rudder right there, which I could have just shipped out a new rudder for that. I have these in stock. Not a big deal though. I'll just swap it out with the rudder I have on my Bristol, on my Nordon. With this, so what I'm probably going to do is I'll plug in the wings real quick. I'll plug in the wings real quick, plug in my receiver, and see if I can replicate what the issue was. What's going on here? I haven't been checking any of the comments, so and after I do this and check this plane out, I'm going to call it a night. So what I will do is I will mock fit this all in place real quick. Yeah, I guess I'll just mock fit this in place real quick. I'll throw one screw down on the rudder. Just get this together real quick. I'm gonna have to take this one back apart for the show. I'm not gonna be able to, there we go. I'm not gonna be able to keep this one together. And if there's an issue with it, I'll sell it at the show as an open box model. Or a repaired model. Discount it. This is all chewed up in here. I don't know what the hell happened up here, but this is all chewed up inside the fuselage here. So that's not cool. That's not from the plane either. I don't know what the hell that's from. But, oh well. It's all a part of it. You can't get upset about this stuff. You just gotta move on. You know, everything's a learning process. That's all it is. Just a learning process. Okay. Alright, I'll zap one screw into that real quick. So I think two of the concerns were there was an issue with the flaps not working, which the way this wing was all packed up now, the wing's all scratched up and beat up. I really wish they would have took these back off, because that's where a lot of that damage came from. Came from those flopping around. So the wing is all beat up now on the top surface of the wing. So this is going to be a loss for me, this plane, completely. Yeah, that one's all beat up too. And the top of the flap is all beat up. That's awesome. So what we're going to do is there for now, place that over there for now, put these here for now, and then let's get the control horns. Get the control horns out for the elevator, because that was one of the complaints, was the elevator. And then I believe this is the screw for the rudder. One of these. Those are the wing screws. I believe this is the rudder screw. Let me screw that in real quick. A quick Phillips head. Okay, so that's on there tight. We'll hook up the control rod for the elevator. Then we'll flip it over. We'll throw the wings on it, and we'll test everything out real quick. Okay. You know, it's possible the elevator, I'm looking at it right now, it's possible the elevator servo was a little twitchy. It looks like there's just a little bit of glue that got on it from when they glued the servo in. That would have been just a quick fix of just wiping away or peeling away the little bit of glue that got on it. So hopefully that's what that was. Okay. I don't need the rudder control horn. Well, I guess maybe I should just test it anyways, right? If I'm going to test this plane, test it all, I'll make sure it's good, right? If we're going to do it, might as well just do it right. Test it all, make sure it works good. Okay. That's on there, and that's on there. Alright, let's flip her back over now. That's screwed in temporarily. Okay. I don't know why this is hanging out like this. This doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't go there. I also don't know why this is like this either. So that I will figure out. Alright. So I gotta put the wing screws on there. Elevator, rudder, aileron, flap. ESC. Okay. So I'm going to plug that into that. Okay. Plug this into here. And we're going to go, that's channel 3. Let me just check the channel output on this. So channel 1 is aileron. Channel 2 is elevator. All right. Aileron. Okay. Channel 3 is throttle. Channel 4 is rudder. Channel 5 is the flaps. And I don't think I have a channel 6 on this. What is this? Rudder, what is this? Oh, ESC. No, I'm going straight into the receiver for the ESC. So that, I'm not going to do that. And that's going to go there, and that's all plugged in there. Is this plugged in right? Signal, ground, negative. Yep, these are all plugged in right. Signal, ground, negative. I want to make sure those are all plugged in right before we hook up the wings. And now let's set up the wings real quick. So one thing that is nice about the cabin planes is they do have these plugs that just plug right in. So the Nordon's actually meant to be taken apart and put back together pretty quickly. Out of all of them though, I'd say the Pilatus is probably my favorite plane. It's got a special place in my heart, the Pilatus. Oh, don't go anywhere. No, no. Ah, I tried to stop them. They would not stop. Alright. Let's plug this in here. Okay. And I'm not going to screw the wings down just in case I need to take them off again and play with them. So I'm just going to put the little thingamabobby here and just hold them down like that for now, because we're just doing this to test this. So, okay, where is my battery? It's back there, right where I need it to be. Okay.
Telemetry recovered.
Okay. So I don't see anything wrong with the elevator. The elevator is not twitchy at all. It's working pretty good. Rudder's good. Elevator, the ailerons are good. Motor's good. Now let's check the flaps.
Flaps half.
That's half.
Flaps down.
That's full.
Flaps half. Flaps up. Flaps down. Flaps half. Flaps up. Flaps half. Flaps down.
Yeah, no,
Flaps half. Flaps up. Flaps
the
down.
flaps are working
Flaps
fine.
half. Flaps up.
I'm
Flaps
gonna
half. Flaps down. Flaps half. Flaps up.
add a little bit more curve to those flaps.
Flaps half. Flaps down. Flaps half. Flaps up. Flaps half. Flaps down. Flaps half. Flaps up.
Okay, we changed the weight a little bit and the curve a little bit on the flaps.
Flaps half. Flaps down. Flaps half. Flaps up. Flaps half. Flaps up. Flaps half. Flaps down. Flaps half. Flaps up. Flaps half.
That gave me
Flaps up.
a little bit more throw on those. Let me go back into the mixes and adjust that just a little bit more.
Flaps half. Flaps down. Flaps up.
Okay. Alright. So let me see something here. So the flaps are working. I just want to get more throw out of them. And like I said, I don't see anything wrong with the elevator either. Let's unplug the battery real quick.
Telemetry loss.
So I don't know. I don't know if there was an issue with the person's receiver that returned this thing. But everything just worked perfectly. I think maybe the flaps need to be adjusted to get a little bit more throw out of them because they're not moving a ton. Now, the Nordon has a split flap and it works on one servo. So what happens is it's got slats on the front and flaps on the back, and when you flip it, it's activating both of these. So you can see they both move at the same time. So it lets you get like super stall work on it. So the only issue with these wing plugs is it's hard to individually test the servos without going in and like cutting the tape to get to the servo wire itself. That's the only thing that kind of stinks about these servo plugs. Let me just see something here. Flaps there. Yeah. Okay, so that's all plugged in good. Yeah, okay. All right. All right, yeah, so that's pretty much it. The Nordon seems to work fine. I don't know why it was returned. Everything seemed to be functioning fine on it. Yeah. I guess I will just clean it up, maybe put a new rudder on it, and sell it as an open box model at Neat. But that's it. That's it for tonight, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hope it was somewhat entertaining. I know that the kids were talking. So, all right. Thanks, everybody.